And I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, but I'm like this, you're the one I trust. I'm just coming back to let you know I can never say it on the phone. They'll never let you go this time. I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. Hey, hey, I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch.
We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Keep smiling through, just like you always do, till the blue skies drive the dark clouds far away. So will you please say hello to the folks that I know? Tell them I won't be long. They'll be happy to know that as you saw me go, I was singing this song. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day.
valley tonight. There's a man in the shadows with the gum in his eye and a blade shining oh so bright. There's evil in the air and there's thunder in the sky and a killer's on the bloodshot streets. Oh, I'm down in the tunnel with a deadly horizon. Oh, I swear I saw a young boy down in the gutter. He was starting to foam in the heat. Oh, baby, you're the only thing in this whole world that's pure and good and right. And wherever you are and wherever you go, there's always gonna be some light. But I gotta get out, I gotta break it out now before the final crack of dawn. So we gotta make the most of our one night together. When it's over, you know we'll both be so alone. Like a bat out of hell, I'll be gone when the morning comes. But when the night is over, like a bat out of hell, I'll be gone, gone, gone. But like a bat out of hell, I'll be gone when the morning comes. But when the day is done and the sun goes down and the moonlight shining through, like a sinner before the gates of heaven, I'll come crawling on back to you.
Ay. Fonsi. Chihuahua.
Oh, oh no, oh no, oh, hey.
Sí, sabes que ya llevo un rato mirándote. Tengo que bailar contigo hoy. Chihuahua. Vi que tu mirada ya estaba llamándome. Muéstrame el camino que yo voy. Oh, tú eres el imán y yo soy el metal. Me voy acercando y voy armando el plan. Solo con pensarlo se acelera el pulso. Oh yeah, ya me está gustando más de lo normal. Todos mis sentidos van pidiendo más. Esto hay que tomarlo sin ningún apuro. Despacito, quiero respirar tu cuello despacito. Deja que te diga cosas al oído, para que te acuerdes si no estás conmigo. Despacito, quiero desnudarte a besos despacito. Firma las paredes de tu laberinto y hacer de tu cuerpo todo un manuscrito. Sube, 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 sube. Quiero ver bailar tu pelo, quiero ser tu ritmo. Que le enseñes a mi boca tus lugares favoritos. Favorito, favorito, baby. Déjame sobrepasar tus zonas de peligro hasta provocar tus gritos.
Hello, good evening. So, I hope everyone's really well. And as you can probably see, there's a change of scenery. I'm not currently in Southampton. I've got my little bubble with Mum and Rog, and so I'm actually currently in the village, which I think is the best place to be doing the last quiz. So, without any further ado, we're going to go on and announce the winners for this week. So, let's reveal now. We're going to go with the winners and oh, I did that wrong. I'm going to do that again because it's fun. Yeah, there we go. So, yes, very well done to Andrea and Carter. Now, unfortunately, there hasn't been a winners round this week because it was the last week, so I wanted to try and do things a little differently. So, very, very well done, Andrea and Carter. A very, very well deserved win. You actually destroyed the field, so you should be very, very chuffed with yourselves. But we are going to go to the league table now for the penultimate time. So the Lunatics are just about holding on to their lead. 1 point differentiates Denton, South Hayton and Colorado Union with the Lunatics. So it's going to be a very tight contest, and the race is heating up for third place as well. That being said, we should think about getting on with the quiz tonight. So, as I said, there's going to be another little twist. The twist this evening is that there's going to be 10 rounds. Don't worry, it's 10 rounds of 5 questions. That way we get little bits of knowledge all across the board. So every round that has appeared at some point this quiz season in the last 9 weeks will appear again today. You'll be pleased to know. So, without delaying any more, I think we should get on with round 1, which this week is science. So, back to usual. So, if we are all lovely and ready, we are going to get started with question 1. What illicit substance can be extracted from poppy seeds? Question 1. What illicit substance can be extracted from poppy seeds? Question 2. What is the name of the Earth's protective gas layer with the chemical symbol O3? Question 2. What is the name of the Earth's protective gas layer which has the chemical symbol O3? Question 3. The distance travelled when moving at the speed of light for 1 year is otherwise referred to as what? The distance travelled when moving at the speed of light for 1 year is otherwise referred to as what? Question 4. Which British scientist wrote A Brief History of Time? Which British scientist wrote A Brief History of Time? Question 5. Which planet is known as the jewel of the solar system? Which planet is known as the jewel of the solar system? Okay, and that concludes your science round. 5 questions. We're going to move on to 5 questions of English and literature now. So I hope you've got your brain caps dusted off as we go bounding straight into question 1 of round 2. Who wrote The Secret Garden? Who wrote The Secret Garden? Question 2. Duelden is a magical forest in which fantasy book series? Duelden is a magical forest in which fantasy book series? Question 3. In which fantasy book series would you find the character of Hagrid? In which fantasy book series would you find the character of Hagrid? Question 4. Who wrote Sherlock Holmes books? Who wrote the Sherlock Holmes books? And your last question for English and literature. Which famous British comedian is also an established or children's book author with books including Slime and Gangster Granny? Question 5. Which famous British comedian is also an established children's book author with books including Slime and Gangster Granny? And that ends round 2. We're going to move on to round 3, which this week is going to be history. So the next 5 questions are to do with historical events, such as question 1. In which location did the Battle of Hastings take place? Question 1. Which location did the Battle of Hastings take place? And question 2. Who was Henry VIII's 4th wife? Who was Henry VIII's 4th wife? Question 3. In which century was the Rebellion of Boadicea? Question 3. In which century was the Rebellion of Boadicea? Question 4. What was invented first, the motorcycle or the car? What was invented first, the motorcycle or the car? Question 5. In which century did Brighthelmstone, later known as Brighton, burn to the ground from an attack by French raiders? Question 5. In which century did Brighthelmstone, later Brighton, burn to the ground from an attack by French raiders? And that concludes the history round. So now we're going to move on to sport and leisure. Question 1. In which country is the first planned Formula One race of the 2020 calendar supposed to be held? Question 1. In which country is the first planned Formula One race of the 2020 calendar supposed to be held? Question 2. Which of Johnny Wilkinson's feet is worth more? The left, the right, or neither? Question 2. Which of Johnny Wilkinson's feet is worth more? The left, the right, or neither? No difference. Question 3. In badminton, what can be either feathered or plastic? In badminton, what can be either feathered or plastic? Question 4, rather. Which sport boasts the largest playing pitch? Question 4. Which sport boasts the largest playing pitch or field? And the last question in sports and leisure is going to be question number 5. True or false? Competitive knitting is a thing. True or false? Competitive knitting is a thing. Claire knows the answer to this one. I'm pretty sure she partakes in it every now and again. And that concludes our sports and leisure round. Finally, we're going to move on to round 5, which is the last round for the first half of the quiz, and that's going to be geography. So, question 1 for geography. Where is the source of the River Ouse in Sussex? Where is the source of the River Ouse in Sussex? I'm going to move on to question 2. What is the name of the second tallest mountain in the world? What is the name of the second tallest mountain in the world? Question 3. Which mountain range contains the source of the Amazon River? Which mountain range contains the source of the Amazon River? Question 4. What is the name of the southernmost volcano in the world? What is the name of the southernmost volcano in the world? And lastly, question 5. What is the name given to the substance that carved the South Downs and gave it its undulating nature? Question 5. What is the name of the substance that carved the South Downs and gave it its undulating nature? Okay. So I realised that I went a little bit fast in that first part of the quiz. So we are going to bring back oh goodness, not results. That one. So if you've got any repeat questions, then you can have them after the break. Okay. So if you think about the questions that you want to ask again, jot them down, and then we'll go back over them again. But otherwise, I'll send you off for a quick break. It'll only be 10 minutes again. I feel like you might need it after the speed of those last 5 rounds. But come back with any questions that you want repeating, and we can do that. Okay, so go for a break, and I will see you all in 10 minutes.
It was late one night a little while ago. I had nothing to drink, I don't think. Okay, well maybe a glass of wine, but nothing that would loosen my mind to the point of seeing what I'm seeing in the sky. Whoa, an alien being. My mind can't make sense for what I'm seeing. It's beginning to take control, so I better watch out for the anal probe. We got UFO. Hello. UFO. Hello. UFO. Hello. UFO. Hello. They come in peace, we stay in war. We like to get drunk and fight each other in bars. And all I'm trying to say is if you were to look from the outside looking in, where would you begin? UFO. Hello. UFO. Hello. UFO. Hello. UFO. Hello. The sky and I see a strange light. Everything is alright, everything is alright. When I look into the sky and I see a strange light. Everything is alright, everything is alright. A UFO, if you wanna take the time to say hello, I've been waiting in a few to say UFO. If you wanna take the time to say hello, I'll be waiting in line. UFO, if you wanna take the time to say hello, I've been waiting in a few to say UFO. If you wanna take the time to say hello, I'll be waiting in line. UFO, if you wanna take the time to say hello, I've been waiting in a few to say UFO. If you wanna take the time to say hello, I just wanna say hi.
27 years old. Only thing I know, the only thing I get told, I gotta sell out if I wanna get sold. Don't want the devil to be taking my soul. I write songs that come from the heart. I don't give a fuck if they get into the chart or not. Only way I can be is to say what I see, and I know shadow hanging over me. I don't know where I'm running, I know how to run, cause running's a thing I always done. Years, 27 years now. Only thing I know that I don't know how to please everybody all of the time, cause everybody's always fucking changing their minds. A little bit faded, a little bit jaded. Not gonna stop and I won't be persuaded to write words I can't believe in, to see my face on a video screen. Don't know where I'm running, I know how to run, cause running's the thing I always done. 27 years done. Written 600 songs, only 12 get sung. 87,000 cigarettes have passed through these lungs, and every single day I wish I'd never smoked one. A week brushing my teeth and a week getting my hair cut. 8 years sleeping, I'm still tired when I wake up. A whole year eating and I still lost weight, fuck. 5 proper girlfriends and 5 messy breakups. 27 birthdays, 27 New Years. 30,000 quid just so I could have a few beers. Ever dying old hopes, ever growing new fears. Don't know where I'm going, but I know how I got here. Don't know where I'm running, but I know how to run, 'cause running's the thing I always done. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing, I know what I've done. I'm a hungry heart, the loaded gun, no. Say I don't know where I'm running, I know how to run, 'cause running's the thing I always done, no. Loaded gone.
I remember when rock was young. Me and Susie had so much fun, holding hands and skimming stones. Had a no-go Chevy and a place of my own, but the biggest kick I ever got was doing a thing called the Crocodile Rock, while the other kids were rocking round the clock. We were hopping and bobbing to the Crocodile Rock. Well, rockin', a song and shout and make your feet just can't keep still. I never knew me about time, and I guess I never will. Friday nights, and soon the woman get them tight, and the crowd rockin' out on the side. But the years went by and the rock just died. Susie went and left us for some foreign guy. Long nights crying by the record machine, dreaming of my Chevy and my old blue jeans. But they never killed the thrills we got, burning up to the Crocodile Rock, learning fast as the weeks went past. We really thought the Crocodile Rock would last. Well, rockin', song and shock and make your feet just can't keep still. I never knew me about time, and I guess I never will. Friday nights, until the woman gets them tight, the crowd rockin' out on the side. I remember when rock was young. Me and Susie had so much fun, holding hands and skimming stones. Had an old gold Chevy and a place of my own, but the biggest kick I ever got was doing a thing called the Crocodile Rock, while the other kids were rocking round the clock. We were hopping and bobbing to the Crocodile Rock. Well, rockin', a song and shock and when your feet just can't keep still. I never knew me about time, and I guess I never will. Friday nights.
It was late one night a little while ago. I had nothing to drink, I don't think. Okay, well maybe a glass of wine, but nothing that would loosen my mind to the point of seeing what I'm seeing in the sky. Whoa, an alien being. My mind can't make sense for what I'm seeing. It's beginning to take control, so I better watch out for the anal probe. We got UFO. Hello. UFO. hello. UFO. Hello. UFO. Hello. They come in peace, we stay in war. We like to get drunk and fight each other in bars. And all I'm trying to say is if you were to look from the outside looking in, where would you begin? UFO. Hello. UFO. Hello. UFO. Hello. UFO. Hello. The sky and I see a strange light. Everything is alright, everything is alright. I wanna look into the sky and I see a strange light. Everything is alright, everything is alright. A UFO, if you wanna take the time to say hello, I've been waiting in a few to say UFO, if you wanna take.
Hello, welcome back. So we're going to have a quick go through some of these repeat questions. So I will read them out to you. So we had question 3 on round 3, which was history. So question 3, in which century was the rebellion of Boudicca? And then we had question 5, which was, in which century did Brighthelmstone
What are you doing in my conservatory? On behalf of all of the quizzers for doing the quiz for the last 10 weeks, I've been asked to present you with this, George.
Thanks.
Well done.
Oh, it's not that bloody name, is it? Oh, goodness. Whew. This is exciting. Oh, I. Oh, bloody hell, that's heavy. Oh, I'm gonna have to. I'll look through that a bit later. Let me get on with the quiz first, and then I'll have another look through that. But I can see the gnome. Oh my god, I've got the perfect place for this gnome. It's gonna go where Mum hates. Oh. Oh. Hang on, I should be able to. I'll pick up the laptop so everyone can see. Okay. Oh, there we go. Look at that. I've got lovely garden kitchen cupcakes. Oh, lots of alcohol. Ooh, yum. Oh, I'm excited. I'm very excited. What's that? Ooh, gin. Wow. I'm gonna have fun looking through that later. Oh, blimey. Thank you all very much. Oh, can't wait for that. Yes, absolutely. Pop in for gin. I've now got plenty of it. Oh, exciting. I've lost where I was now. Oh dear. So, yes, that was question 5 of round 3. Question 1 of round 4 was, in which country is the first planned Formula 1 race of the 2020 calendar supposed to be held? So this is of the updated calendar season. And then we also had question 3 of round 5. So, which mountain range contains the source of the Amazon River? Okay. So, that was all of the repeat questions. So hopefully everyone is very happy with that. And we can definitely go on and get started with the second half of the quiz, which is going to go a lot slower because it's got the music. Okay, so if I go too fast, yes, it has really thrown me, but we can get back on track and we'll start with the second half. Okay, so the second half, we're going to go straight into the music round and go with name the artist. So can you please tell me the name of the artist that is singing the song? Okay, and we are going to go straight ahead and go with, please tell me the artist singing this song.
It was late one night a little while ago. I had nothing to drink, I don't think. Okay, well maybe a glass of wine, but nothing that would loosen my mind to the point of seeing what I'm seeing in the sky. Whoa, an alien being. My mind can't make sense, but what I'm seeing is beginning to take control. So I better watch out for the anal probe.
And we're going to listen to that again.
It was late one night a little while ago. I had nothing to drink, I don't think. Okay, well maybe a glass of wine, but nothing that would loosen my mind to the point of seeing what I'm seeing in the sky. Whoa, an alien being. My mind can't make sense, but what I'm seeing is beginning to take control. So I better watch out for the anal probe.
Okay, and then we're going to move on to question 2. So can you please tell me the name of this artist?
It was late one night a little while ago. I had nothing to drink, I don't think. Okay, well maybe a glass of wine, but nothing that would loosen my mind.
Sorry, just realised what had gone on there. Let's go back. Question 1. So that was question 2. I'd skipped question 1. So let's listen to question 1 and the answer that you've just given. Make that on question 2.
Sí, sabes que ya llevo un rato mirándote. Tengo que bailar contigo hoy. Chihuahua. Vi que tu mirada ya estaba llamándome. Muéstrame el camino que yo voy.
And we're going to listen to that one again.
Sí, sabes que ya llevo un rato mirándote. Tengo que bailar contigo hoy. Chihuahua. Vi que tu mirada ya estaba llamándome. Muéstrame el camino que yo voy.
Okay, so that was your question 1. We're then going to move on to question 3. So we've done 1, 2, we're going to go on to question 3. So please can you tell me the artist singing this song?
We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day.
And we're going to have another listen to number 3.
We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day.
Okay, so hopefully everyone's happy with that. Sad, but also happy that they've heard the songs now. So we're back on track, and we're going to go forward on to question 4. So please, can you name the artist?
$27 years old. Only thing I know, the only thing I get told, I gotta sell out if I wanna get sold. Don't want the devil to be taking my soul. I write songs that come from the heart. I don't give a fuck if they get into the chart or not. Only way I can be is to say what I see, and I know shadow hanging over me.
Okay, and we're going to listen to that one again.
$27 years old. Only thing I know, the only thing I get told, I gotta sell out if I wanna get sold. Don't want the devil to be taking my soul. I write songs that come from the heart. I don't give a fuck if they get into the chart or not. Only way I can be is to say what I see, and I know shadow hanging over me.
Okay, hopefully you've had enough of that, and we're going to go to the last music question for this evening, for this round.
On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair, warm smell of colitas rising up through the air. Up ahead in the distance, I saw a shimmering light. My head grew heavy and my sight grew dim. I had to stop for the night.
And again.
On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair, warm smell of colitas rising up through the air. Up ahead in the distance, I saw a shimmering light. My head grew heavy and my sight grew dim. I had to stop for the night.
Right, so that's that for this music round. And we're going to move on to a round marvellously introduced by a previous winners, which were Hayden and Elaine, who came up with the film synonyms. Now, this went down so well, I decided to do it again. And we are going to have another 5-question film synonyms. What film am I looking for with question 1? The Starvation Sports. Question 1, the Starvation Sports. Remember, we're looking to find the original name of the film. And we're going to move on to question 2. Metal Woman. Metal Woman. Question 3. The Royals' address. The Royals' address. Moving on to question 4. Dame and the Hobo. Dame and the Hobo. Okay, and we're going to go on to our final film synonym for this evening. Adolescent freakish assassin tortoises. Adolescent freakish assassin tortoises. This is my favourite one. Okay. Right, so that's it for all of the synonyms. And now it's your favourite round. It's going to be a round of bird calls. So this is where I'm going to play you some bird calls because I know how much you all loved your bird calls. And then you've got to tell me the name of the birds. All right? Nah, don't worry, just pissing with you. It's a picture round, really. So, question 1. Who is this famous actor? Please tell me the name of this famous actor. You're not the only one who can pull stuff that you weren't really expecting, were you? Question 2. What is the name of this plant? Question 3. Who is this car manufacturer? Who is this car manufacturer? And we're going to move on to question 4. What is this much loved and missed building? What is this much loved and very much missed building? And the last picture round question, who am I? And that concludes the picture round. So we're going to have 5 questions of general knowledge now. So question 1. How many wheels would you find with a typical car? So how many wheels would you find with a typical car? Question 2. What is the capital of Greenland? Question 2. What is the capital of Greenland? Question 3. Which is the only vowel not used as the first letter of a US state? Question 3. Which is the only vowel not used as the first letter of a US state? Question 4. Who was the only Prime Minister of the United Kingdom to be assassinated? Who was the only Prime Minister to be assassinated? Question 5. Which is the only vitamin not found in eggs? Which is the only vitamin not found in egg? And that concludes the general knowledge round. And now I'm going to play you 5 more pieces of music which are very iconic to specific films. So can you please tell me the film or franchise from which the piece of music originates? So the first question is this one. I need to unmute the music to be able to do that. And we're going to do it again. Have another listen. Not that I think you need to. Okay, and we're going to move on to question number 2. So please name this film or franchise. And we're going to listen to it again. Okay, let's move on to number 3. So please can you tell me this film name or franchise?
When the cold wind is a-calling and the sky is clear and bright, misty mountains sing and beckon, lead me out into the light. I will ride, I will fly, chase the wind and touch the sky. I will fly, chase the wind and touch the sky.
We're going to listen to it once again.
When the cold wind is a-calling and the sky is clear and bright, misty mountains sing and beckon, lead me out into the light. I will ride, I will fly, chase the wind and touch the sky. I will fly, chase the wind and touch the sky.
All right, and we're going to move on to question number 4. Please tell me this film name or franchise. And we're going to listen to it one more time. Okay. So hopefully everyone's got that one, and we can move on to what's going to be, very sadly, the very last question of the Virtual Hampden Quiz. So I can't remember what I did for the last one, but I know it's a belter. And the very last question. Please enjoy this piece of music. Are we going to listen to that piece of music once again? Okay, and that thus concludes the final Hampden Quiz. So what I'm going to be doing is we're going to set you up with another break, okay? But before that, I want you to think about any repeat questions that you want to do, and we will revisit the questions after the break. I'm going to give you another 10-minute break. We'll go through the results and then I'll give you a 5-minute break. The 5-minute break will give you time to enter your quiz results. You can either text me directly, Facebook message me, or put them on the Google Drive. I will be able to do everything, okay? I'll be able to put them on, but I need to do it as quickly as possible, okay? That way I can then put all of the results together, announce the winner of this week's quiz, and announce the overall winner, okay? And as Angie has so wantonly said, I will quite happily go through the full hamper with you as well, but I'll do it after the break. Okay, after the second break, after we've done the results, so that I've got time to do all of your questions, okay? And correlate all the results and get the overall winner. Okay? But until then, have 5 minutes, or sorry, actually no, 5 minutes now, 5 minutes now, 10 minutes later. Let's have 5 minutes, think of any repeat questions, and I'll see you again in 5 minutes.
It was late one night a little while ago. I had nothing to drink, I don't think. Okay, well maybe a glass of wine, but nothing that would loosen my mind to the point of seeing what I'm seeing in the sky. Whoa, an alien being. My mind can't make sense for what I'm seeing. It's beginning to take control, so I better watch out for the anal probe. We got UFO, hello, UFO, hello, UFO, hello, UFO, hello. They come in peace, we stay in war. We like to get drunk and fight each other in bars. And all I'm trying to say is if you were to look from the outside looking in, where would you begin? UFO, hello, the sky and I see a strange light. Everything is alright, everything is alright. I wanna look into the sky and I see a strange light. Everything is alright, everything is alright. A UFO, if you wanna take the time to say hello. I've been waiting in a few to say UFO. If you wanna take the time to say hello, I'll be waiting in line. UFO, if you wanna take the time to say hello. I've been waiting in a few to say UFO. If you wanna take the time to say hello, I'll be waiting in line. UFO, if you wanna take the time to say hello. I've been waiting in a few to say UFO. If you wanna take the time to say hello, I just wanna say hi.
27 years old. Only thing I know, the only thing I get told. I gotta sell out if I wanna get sold. Don't want the devil to be taking my soul. I write songs that come from the heart. I don't give a fuck if they get into the chart or not. Only way I can be is to say what I see, and I know shadow hanging over me. I don't know where I'm running, I know how to run, cause run is a thing I always done. Years, 27 years now. Only thing I know that I don't know how to please everybody all of the time, cause everybody's always fucking changing their minds. A little bit faded, a little bit jaded. Not gonna stop and I won't be persuaded to write words I can't believe in, to see my face on a video screen. Don't know where I'm running, I know how to run, cause run is a thing I always done. Years, 27 years done. Written 600 songs, only 12 get sung. 87,000 cigarettes have passed through these lungs, and every single day I wish I'd never smoked one. A week brushing my teeth and a week getting my hair cut. 8 years sleeping, I'm still tired when I wake up. A whole year eating and I still lost weight, fuck. 5 proper girlfriends and 5 messy breakups. 27 birthdays, 27 New Years. 30,000 quid just so I could have a few beers. Ever dying old hopes, ever growing new fears. Don't know where I'm going, but I know how I got here. Don't know where I'm running, but I know how to run, cause running's the thing I always done. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing, I know what I've done. I'm a hungry heart, a loaded gun, no. Say I don't know where I'm running, I know how to run, cause running's the thing I always done, no. Gone home.
They tried to make me go to rehab. I said no, no.
Okay, welcome back. So, having a look, I can't actually see whether anyone wants any repeats. So, if that is so the case, then we can go ahead and go straight on to the results, which will be very nice. So let's go straight to the results then. All right. So the results for round 1 of science. So round 1, science, question 1. What illicit substance can be extracted from poppy seeds? The answer is opium. Question 2. What is the name of the Earth's protective gas layer with the chemical symbol O3 ozone. Question 3. The distance travelled when moving at the speed of light for 1 year is otherwise referred to as what? It is a light year. So a light year is a measure of distance, not time. Question 4. Which British scientist wrote a brief history of time? Stephen Hawking. And finally, question 5. Which planet is known as the jewel of the solar system? Saturn. Saturn has the most number of rings and therefore it is the jewel. And then we move on to round 2 of English and literature. Who wrote The Secret Garden? It was Frances Hodgson Burnett. And question 2. Duelden Varden is the magical forest in which fantasy book series is the inheritance cycle. If you put the Eragon series, you can have that. Question 3. In which fantasy book would you find the character of Hagrid? That was, of course, Harry Potter. Question 4. Who wrote Sherlock Holmes books? It was Arthur Conan Doyle. And lastly, for English and literature, which famous British comedian is also an established children's book author with books including Slime and Gangster Granny? It was, of course, David Walliams. And now on to round 3 for history. Question 1. In which location did the Battle of Hastings take place? Not Hastings, it was, of course, Battle. Question 2. Who was Henry VIII's fourth wife? Like to keep it local, so if you think to Lewis, it was Anne of Cleves. Question 3. In which century was the rebellion of Boadicea? It was in the 1st century. She died in 60 CE. That's 60 current era. Question 4. What was invented first, the motorcycle or the car? It was the car. The car was invented in 1888, whereas motorcycles were first produced in 1885. And question 5. In which century did Brighthelmstone, later known as Brighton, burn to the ground from an attack by French raiders? That was the 16th century, because it was 1514. Another bit of local knowledge. Round 4 was sports and leisure. Question 1. In which country is the first planned Formula 1 race of the 2020 calendar supposed to be held? Austria. Question 2. Which of Johnny Wilkinson's feet is worth more, left, right, or neither? The answer is neither. He's ambidextrous. He took his field goals or his penalty kicks with his left foot, but he scored the drop goal, winning the 2003 World Cup with his right foot, which gave him the superior competitive advantage. Question 3. In badminton, what can either be feathered or plastic? Shuttlecocks. And question 4. Which sport boasts the largest playing pitch or field? It is horseback polo. If you put polo, you can have half a point because it has to be horseback. If you just play normal polo, you're not going to be needing a pitch the size of 5 football pitches, are you? That's just going to be bloody exhausting. And question 5. True or false, competitive knitting is a thing? Apparently it's true. Nah, I'm good. Right, and round 5 was geography. So, where is the source of the River Ouse in Sussex? It is Lower Beeding in West Sussex. Question 2. What is the name of the second tallest mountain in the world? It is K2. Question 3. Which mountain range contains the source of the Amazon River? It's the long spine of South Africa. It is the Andes. Question 4. What is the name of the southernmost volcano in the world? It is Mount Erebus, which is located in Antarctica. It is a constant caldera which is constantly bubbling and soldering. But yes, Antarctica does in fact have volcanoes too. Question 5. What is the name given to the substance that carved the South Downs and gave it its undulating nature? It's glacial runoff or glacial meltwater. Up until from the North Pole down until London, it was constant glacier, but below London, England was only permafrost, which meant that when the glaciers melted, the ground down here was still frozen, which meant that all of the runoff carved through all of the landscape, taking the path of least resistance, which gives us all of the undulating hillsides. That's why South Downs is such a spectacular national park. Okay, and then we moved on to round 6, which was the first of the music rounds. So, I asked you to please identify for me this song and name the artist.
Sí, sabes que ya llevo un rato mirándote. Tengo que bailar contigo hoy. Chihuahua. Vi que tu mirada ya estaba llamándome. Muéstrame el camino que yo voy.
Okay, and that was, of course, Luis Fonsi with Despacito. Question 2 was...
It was late one night a little while ago. I had nothing to drink, I don't think. Okay, well maybe a glass of wine, but nothing that would loosen my mind to the point of seeing what I'm seeing in the sky. Whoa, an alien being. My mind can't make sense, but what I'm seeing is beginning to take control. So I better watch out for the anal probe.
Yes, you've probably heard this a lot in the break music. This was Newton Faulkner. So well done if you managed to get Newton Faulkner. Number 3.
We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day.
Yes, and this was, of course, the sadly late passed Dame Vera Lynn, who managed to get herself back into the charts at the grand old age of 103, holding the record for being the oldest person to make a chart hit. So, well done her, and may she rest in peace. Let us move on to question 4.
Years, 27 years old. Only thing I know, the only thing I get told. I go to sell out if I wanna get sold. Don't want the devil to be taking my soul. I write songs that come from the heart. I don't give a fuck if they get into the chart or not. Only way I can be is to say what I see, and I know shadow hanging over me.
Yes, and that was, of course, Passenger. Again, another local boy, because he first started his music career busking on the streets of Brighton. And he's now gone worldwide. So well done him. And the last artist that I asked you to name was this person. Or group, rather.
On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair, warm smell of colitas rising up through the air. Up ahead in the distance, I saw a shimmering light. My head grew heavy and my sight grew dim. I had to stop for the night.
Okay, and that was, of course, the Eagles. Again, another nice easy one for you oldies. And then I asked you to do the round of synonyms. So, The starvation sports is better known as the Hunger Games. Metal Woman, Iron Lady. The royals' address was the King's Speech. Question 4. Dame and the Hobo, Lady and the Tramp. And the adolescent freakish assassin tortoises, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So well done if you managed to get all of those. Round 8, which was not bird calls, but it was in fact the picture round. Who was this famous actor? It's Eddie Redmayne. I asked you, what was the name of this plant? It's wisteria. Who is the manufacturer, or who is this car manufacturer? It was Xiaoyang. Question 4. I don't really think this needs to be given an answer. It's the Hampden Arms, the whole namesake for this quiz. Question 5. Who am I? The Green Man. So well done if you managed to get all of round 8. And we're going to move on to round 9, which was the general knowledge round. How many wheels would you find with a typical car, not on a typical car? It's 5. You'll have 4 in the chassis, and you'll generally have 1 spare. Whether that is a full-sized or a half-sized space-saving spare wheel, you should normally have 4. You get the fancy newer cars, which has the can of crap that you just inject in and it's supposed to seal up the leak, which I don't think is particularly safe. I'd rather just take the wheel off and put a spare one on. But the answer is 5. What is the capital of Greenland? Nuuk. That's a very good point, actually. Steering wheel. Yeah, fine. If you put 6, then you can have that as well. I did not think of the steering wheel, so very well done. Very well done. I was thinking rubber wheels, not wheels in general, but no, steering wheel, yeah. 6. 6. You can give yourself a point if you got 6. 5 or 6 is fine. Question 3. Which is the only vowel not used as the first letter of a US state? The letter E. You'll find an Arizona, an Iowa, a Utah, and an Oregon, but you won't find anything beginning with E. Question 4. Who was the only Prime Minister to be assassinated? Spencer Perceval. And question 5. Which is the only vitamin not found in eggs? It's vitamin C. They predominantly come from citrus fruits. And lastly, the last round of the quiz was name the film. So I wanted you to name the film from these, all franchise from these pieces of music. Yes, it was David Williams' Harry Potter. So very well done. Not that you needed a well done, because that was really blindingly obvious. So let's go on to the second one. Yes, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Now, I know this made a few of you stumble when I brought it up several weeks ago, which is why I thought I'd bring it up again to see if you had still remembered, or whether the alcohol had drained out all of the knowledge that you'd retained for the previous quizzes. You'll be the judge of that. Number 3.
When the cold winds are calling and the sky is clear and bright, misty mountains sing and beckon, lead me out into the light. I will ride, I will fly, chase the wind and touch the sky. I will fly, chase the wind and touch the sky.
Yes, that was, of course, Brave. Again, this only came up, I think it might have been last week, I think I did the Disney round. So, well done if you remembered Brave. Yes, Back to the Future. Brilliant trilogy. And yeah, so very well done if you managed to get Back to the Future. And sadly, the very last question of the quiz. I asked you to identify this film or franchise. Let's hope you did. Yes, this was, of course, The Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit. This piece of music is actually called Concerning Hobbits, so I'll accept either answer. So well done if you managed to get it. But that sadly draws us to a conclusion of the Hampden Arms virtual quiz. But don't think I'm just going to leave it at that. So I'm going to give you a 10-minute break, and in this 10-minute break I need you to fill out the form. Either text me your results or Facebook message me or put them on the Google form, and I will put all of them onto the league table, announce the winner of this week's quiz, and then we can get on with opening up that package, the parcel. Okay, so send in your results, please. And just to give you something to do, I'm going to put a quick quiz up for you. Now, it's not going to contribute toward your final score, but it's just a little bit of fun for you to do during the 10-minute break. All right, so I shall see you again in 10 minutes.
They tried to make me go to rehab. I said no, no, no. Yes, I've been black, but when I come back, no, no, no. I ain't got the time, and if my daddy thinks I'm fine, just try to make me go to rehab. I won't go, go, go. I'd rather be at home with Ray. I ain't got 70 days. 'Cause there's nothing you can teach me that I can't learn from Mr. Hathaway.
said you felt so happy you could die. I told myself that you were right for me, but felt so lonely in your company. But that was love and it's an ache I still remember. You can get addicted to a certain kind of sadness, like resignation to the end, always the end. So when we found that we could not make sense, well, you said that we would still be friends. But I'll admit that I was glad it was over. You didn't have to cut me off, make out like it never happened, and that we were nothing. I don't even need your love, but you treat me like a stranger, and that feels so rough. No, you didn't have to stoop so low, have your friends collect your records and then change your number. Guess that I don't need that though. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know.
Now and then I think of all the times you screwed me over, but in me believing it was always something that I'd done. But I don't wanna live that way, reading into every word you say. You said that you could let it go, and I wouldn't catch you hung up on somebody that you used to know.
You didn't have to cut me off,
it's the same old teen since 1916. In your head, they're still fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their guns. In your head, they are dying. In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. What's in your head? Zombie, zombie, zombie. Oh, 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 oh,
Well, grey clouds wrapped round the town like elastic. Cars stood like toys made of Taiwanese plastic. The boy laughed at the spastic, dancing around in the rain. While laundrettes clean clothes, high heels rub toes. Puddles splashed huddles of bus stop crows, dressed in their suits and their boots, where they all look the same. Took myself down to the cafe to find them. The boys lost in books and crackling vinyl, and carved out a poem above the urinal that read, don't you cry for the lost, smile for the living. Get what you need and give what you're given. Life's for the living, so live it, or you're better off dead. While the evening pulled the moon out of its packet, the stars shone like buttons on an old man's jacket. We needed a nail, but we tacked it till it fell off the wall. While pigeons pecked drains, sparks flew like planes. The rain showed the rainbows in the oil stains. And we all had new iPhones, but no one had no one to call. I stumbled down to the stomach of the town, where the widow takes memories to slowly drown. With a hand to the sky and a mist in her eyes, she said, don't you cry for the lost, smile for the living. Get what you need and give what you're given. Life's for the living, so live it, or you're better off dead. make of this town. It's blind man's forage. They take your dreams down and they stick them in storage. You can have them back, son, when you paid off your mortgage and loans. Oh, hell with this place. I go it my own way. I stick out my thumb and I trudge down the highway. Someday someone must be going my way home. Till then I'll make my bed from a disused car, with a mattress of leaves and a blanket of stars. And I stitch the words into my heart with a needle and thread. Don't you cry for the lost, smile for the living. Get what you need and give what you're given. You know life's for the living, so live it, or you're better off dead. Don't you cry for the lost, smile for the living. Get what you need and give what you're given. Life's for the living, so live it, or you're better off dead.
I'm sitting in the railway station.
All right, welcome back. So I just had a very frantic X number of minutes. I don't know how long, to be quite honest. I think I went on a little bit longer than I wanted to, but I have got everyone's results. I have compiled the last leaderboard, and I can announce to you that tonight's winner is, for this week's quiz, only for the week's quiz, yes, very well done, Hayden and Elaine. To be perfectly honest, the nearest rivals with them were 3.5 points behind. So they did fantastically well. They have done fantastically well throughout the entire series. So very, very well done to you two. It's very sad that you weren't able to join in with the very first quiz, because you would have stood a really, really good chance of winning overall, I think. So very, very well done. But now we're going to go on to the all-important leaderboard. Now I wanted to try and reveal each name one by one, and I could control it. Unfortunately, I didn't have the time to put the animation in. So I'm going to do a very, very slow reveal from the bottom to the top. And very well done. There you go. So that is the leaderboard as it stands. Let me make it nice and big for you. So yes, we can see that we do have an overall winner who has been sitting quite comfortably at the top of the leaderboard throughout the entire 10 weeks. They've been sat quite nicely at the top, and so it gives me great pleasure in saying a very well done to the leadership. Yes, it was absolutely very well deserved. So, very, very well done. So, now I have to open the hamper before I think I'm going to get stabbed, especially because you all know that I'm local as well. So, again, thank you all so much for this. It's been an absolute pleasure to do that. for those of you who don't know who the Lunatics are, that is, of course, Stephen, Ange and their collaborative. So we've got this lovely set of cupcakes from Julia for the Lucky Guiding Company. So if you need anything, call her. She can get you sorted. There you go. What else have we got? Obviously, we've got that. What are you doing? No. No, go away. Oh, God. I have to live with that. Right, what's next? So, oh, we had a card. I didn't see that. I'm worried because I don't actually know where Roger's gone now. Ah, oh, I like that. I love the little bunny rabbit. I don't know why I'm showing you that. I mean, oh. So it's just a really lovely thank you from everyone. It's brilliant. Oh gosh, it's got everyone on it, which is fab. Oh. Oh, go on. I'll open some more of the doodads. So we've got this lovely botanical gin, which I don't think you can actually see it that well because of the glare of the lights behind. But I'll be interested to try this out. I'm quite excited, yeah. Ooh. Yum. I've run out of gin. Do you know, I haven't had gin for the entirety of lockdown, and it's really, really sad. I've had to stick with ale or lager because my housemate in Southampton drinks nothing but lager, and it's like, ugh. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love a bottle of Brighton gin. I've run out of Brighton gin at home as well. That's fabulous. I love. Whoa. Thoroughly spoiled I am. Ooh. Ooh. Fancy. Ooh, look at that. So some fancy chalices, which look like they go very well with the gin. I don't know if that is coincidental or deliberate, but I love it nonetheless. What's next? Oh, look at that. Wrapped up in tissue paper. I don't actually know. Vodka and Kummel. I don't know what it is. What's Kummel? What's Kummel? Oh, but either way, look at that. Volschmidt. It says 1.5 measures of vodka and 1 measure of Kummel. Put into a glass, pour quantities, stir and serve with cocktail sherry. I'll be interested to give this a go. Exciting, exciting, very exciting. Oh, got a mixer. Oh, Brighton lemonade, raspberry lemonade. Very nice, thank you. Oh, blimey. Oh, I like that. It's Hendrick's Lunar Gin. I like that. I love me Hendrick's as well. Oh, it really was a alcohol parcel you've given to me. Goodness. Oh, I've got something that's wrapped up in a bit of paper. Don't know what this is. Vodka martinis. Ooh. Oh my gosh. I've missed 63 messages already. Hang on. Okay, I want it. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's really lovely. Thank you guys. That's really sweet. I mean, yeah, I've got so much gin at the moment. God, what else is in here? Oh. Ooh. 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 It is Brighton Gin, Mint and Rosemary hand sanitizer. Well. I mean, I'm not sure if it is hand sanitizer or whether I can drink it. Probably not drink it. Not sure. Water, alcohol, rosemary, lavender, mint. Sounds like gin to me. Not sure how that would go down if I took that one to the wards though. Don't worry, I'm just using my gin hand sanitizer. Oh, we still got some more. Oh, look at that. Homemade sloe gin. Oh, I love a bit of sloe gin. Thank you very much. That looks glorious, that does. Oh dear. Oh. Ooh, what's that? Double Dutch Indian tonic water's brilliant. Go with the gin. Get it? Yeah, I'm with you. I would quite happily just drink the gin straight, but I love the tonic as well. It's Santana. And then let's see what else. We've got lime. We've got oh yeah, lovely. Another lemonade. God, it is a proper good drinking hamper, this is. Oh, we've got lime and lemon. Obviously, very important. You've got to have a slice with your gin. An AA membership. Oh, and that's, I think, I've just got to the bottom. And, oh, obviously, sprigs of mint. Oh, yum. So I think that's everything in the hamper. I can't see anything else. But oh, it was absolutely fabulous as the eye smelt it. So yeah, that was absolutely fantastic, guys. You really didn't need to. It was my absolute pleasure to be able to provide this entertainment for you on the Friday nights. I'm just sad that I can't spare the time to keep it going until the 4th of July. But it's been, as I say, an absolute pleasure, and be sure I will see you all in the pub again as soon as I can. I'm around for the next several days. If anyone wants to come and say hi, just let me know. I'm always up for a drink in the on the common, socially distanced, of course. But again, it was brilliant. So thank you all so much for making my Friday nights so enjoyable. Even if I have seemed a bit tired and not with it at times, I promise it's been the absolute highlight of my week every week. And just knowing that everyone is enjoying it as well, it's been fab. So for one last time, I'm going to say good night, and I will see you all very soon. Good night.
Tonight, there's a man in the shadows with a gun in his eye and a blade shining oh so bright. There's evil in the air and there's thunder in the sky and a killer's on the bloodshot streets. Oh, and down in the tunnel with a deadly horizon, oh, I swear I saw a young boy down in the gutter. He was stopping the foam in the heat. Oh, baby, you're the only thing in this whole world that's good and good and right. And wherever you are and wherever you go, there's always gonna be some light. But I gotta get out, I gotta break it out now before the final crack of dawn. So we gotta make the most of our one night together. When it's over, you know we'll both be so alone.
Lord, heaven, I'll come crawling on back to you.
Ay.
Fonsi.
Chihuahua. Oh, oh no, oh no. Oh. Hey. Yo. Sí, sabes que ya llevo un rato mirándote. Tengo que bailar contigo hoy. Chihuahua.
Vi que tu mirada ya estaba llamándome. Muéstrame el camino que yo voy.
Oh, tú eres el imán y yo soy el metal. Me voy acercando y voy armando el plan. Solo con pensarlo se acelera el pulso.
Oh yeah, ya me está gustando más de lo normal. Todos mis sentidos van pidiendo más. Esto hay que tomarlo sin ningún apuro.
Despacito, quiero respirar tu cuello despacito. Deja que te diga cosas al oído, para que te acuerdes si no estás conmigo. Despacito, quiero desnudarte a besos despacito. Firma las paredes de tu laberinto y hacer de tu cuerpo todo un manuscrito.
Sube, 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 sube.
Quiero ver bailar tu pelo, quiero ser tu ritmo. Que le enseñes a mi boca tus lugares favoritos.
Favorito, favorito, baby.
Déjame sobrepasar tus zonas de peligro hasta provocar tus gritos.
want me. I want you to want me. I want you to want me.
Show me how to love. Maybe I'm going through a drought. You don't even have to do too much. You can turn me on with just a touch, baby. I look around since city's cold and empty. No one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone. And I said, I can see the sun light up the sky, so I hit the road in overdrive, baby. Oh, the city's cold and empty. No one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone. And I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, when I'm like this, you're the one I trust. I'm just coming back to let you know I can never say it on the phone. They'll never let you go this time. I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. Hey, hey, I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch.
We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Keep smiling through, just like you always do, till the blue skies drive the dark clouds far away. So will you please say hello to the folks that I know? Tell them I won't be long. They'll be happy to know that as you saw me go, I was singing this song. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day.
valley tonight. There's a man in the shadows with the gum in his eye and a blade shining oh so bright. There's evil in the air and there's thunder in the sky and a killer's on the bloodshot streets. Oh, and down in the tunnel with a deadly horizon, oh, I swear I saw a young boy down in the gutter. He was starting to foam in the heat. Oh, baby, you're the only thing in this whole world that's pure and good and right. And wherever you are and wherever you go, there's always gonna be some light. But I gotta get out, I gotta break it out now before the final crack of dawn. So we gotta make the most of our one night together. When it's over, you know we'll both be so alone. Like a bat out of hell, I'll be gone when the morning comes. But when the night is over, like a bat out of hell, I'll be gone, gone, gone. But like a bat out of hell, I'll be gone when the morning comes. But when the day is done and the sun goes down and the moonlight shining through, like a sinner before the gates of heaven, I'll come crawling on back to you.
Ay.
Fonzie! Chihuahua!
Oh, oh no, oh no, oh. Hey. Go. Sí, sabes que ya llevo un rato mirándote. Tengo que bailar contigo hoy.
Chihuahua!
Vi que tu mirada ya estaba llamándome. Muéstrame el camino que yo voy.
Oh, tú eres el imán y yo soy el metal. Me voy acercando y voy armando el plan. Solo con pensarlo se acelera el pulso.
Oh yeah, ya me está gustando más de lo normal. Todos mis sentidos van pidiendo más. Esto hay que tomarlo sin ningún apuro.
Despacito, quiero respirar tu cuello despacito. Deja que te diga cosas al oído, para que te acuerdes si no estás conmigo. Despacito, quiero desnudarte a besos despacito. Firma las paredes de tu laberinto y hacer de tu cuerpo todo un manuscrito.
Sube, 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 sube.
Quiero ver bailar tu pelo, quiero ser tu ritmo. Que le enseñes a mi boca tus lugares favoritos.
Favorito, favorito, baby.
Déjame sobrepasar tus zonas de peligro hasta provocar tus gritos.
to want me.
Show me how to love. Maybe I'm going through a drought. You don't even have to do too much. You can turn me on with just a touch, baby. I look around, since city's cold and empty. No one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone. And I said, I can see the sun light up the sky, so I hit the road in overdrive, baby. Oh, the city's cold and empty. No one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone. And I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, but I'm like this, you're the one I just. I'm just coming back to let you know I can never say it on the phone. They'll never let you go this time. I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. Hey, hey, I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch.
We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Keep smiling through, just like you always do, till the blue skies drive the dark clouds far away. So will you please say hello to the folks that I know? Tell them I won't be long. They'll be happy to know that as you saw me go, I was singing this song. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day.
are screaming and the fires are howling way down in the valley tonight. There's a man in the shadows with the gum in his eye and a blade shining oh so bright. There's evil in the air and there's thunder in the sky and a killer's on the bloodshot streets. Oh, and down in the tunnel with a deadly horizon, oh, I swear I saw a young boy down in the gutter. He was starting to foam in the heat. Oh, baby, you're the only thing in this whole world that's pure and good and right. And wherever you are and wherever you go, there's always gonna be some light. But I gotta get out, I gotta break it out now before the final crack of dawn. So we gotta make the most of our one night together. When it's over, you know we'll both be so alone. Like a bat out of hell, I'll be gone when the morning comes. Oh, when the night is over, like a bat out of hell, I'll be gone, gone, gone. But like a bat out of hell, I'll be gone when the morning comes. Oh, when the day is done and the sun goes down and the moonlight shining through. Like a sinner before the gates of heaven, I'll come crawling on back to you.
Ay.
Fonzie! Chihuahua!
Oh, oh no, oh no, oh. Hey. Sí, sabes que ya llevo un rato mirándote. Tengo que bailar contigo hoy.
Chihuahua!
Vi que tu mirada ya estaba llamándome. Muéstrame el camino que yo voy. Oh, tú eres el imán y yo soy el metal. Me voy acercando y voy armando el plan. Solo con pensarlo se acelera el pulso. Oh yeah, ya me está gustando más de lo normal. Todos mis sentidos van pidiendo más. Esto hay que tomarlo sin ningún apuro. Despacito, quiero respirar tu cuello despacito. Deja que te diga cosas al oído, para que te acuerdes si no estás conmigo. Despacito, quiero desnudarte a besos despacito. Firma las paredes de tu laberinto y hacer de tu